They've been playing really well as of late, kept themselves in position to win all night long, and now when it's getting close and it's time to execute, the Rockets have done that. They haven't done it with just one guy. It has been multiple Rocket players contributing to the cause. Your Toyota Camry turning point.
Led by that guy right there, last 3 games. And again, he had 5 points through the first 3 quarters. He's hit 2 threes, so already has 6 in this 4th quarter. And his Rockets with a 4-point lead now. 10-0 run, last 2.5 minutes. Kelly swatted away by Capella.
Good timing by Capella. You see him coming over from the weak side to help.
Jabari Smith gets loose on the baseline for the jam.
Couldn't ask for anything better if you're the Rockets. You get a stop and then you get an easy bucket out of that stop action timeout.
Sixers need something here. Gotta stop the bleeding. Embiid, there you go. 27 and counting for the big fella.
Yeah, no help coming. He's allowed to operate and go one-on-one. Even Clint Capella can't stop Joel.
7:15 to go. Durant's got 27. George on him again. Three to shoot. 2 to shoot. KD off 1 foot for 29.
Just again, like I said, there isn't a spot on the floor where he is not comfortable shooting the basketball. Complete offensive threat.
6-point Rockets lead. Back to Embiid go the Sixers. A couple of guys fly on by. Edgecombe. George with 6. George with 3. PG.
What up, everybody? So glad you're here. Big shout out to Jamie and Doug coming in, grabbing a few spots. All you guys who grabbed some. It's not women's basketball. That's the Houston Rockets 76ers game. It's a women commentator. Listen, and this is probably going to come off as sexist, but it's not intended. I don't want to listen to a woman commentate. Like, I don't mind them as like the sideline reporters and stuff. It's just, maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's just maybe a thing I have to break in my head. But when I hear it, I'm just like, it's probably as sexist. But like, I don't mean for it to be. I have no disrespect for women reporters and what they do, but I don't want to hear that while I'm listening to the game feed. I don't like half the guys that talk either, for what it's worth. Like, I can't listen to Chris Collinsworth. I can't stand to listen to the guy. And there's a couple other guys, like when Booger McFarland used to be on, I could not listen to that guy. I'm not a huge Tom Brady commentator fan. A lot of people like him, and I used to like Romo. I'm not a huge Romo fan. It just doesn't sound right? Like, and there's nothing I can say to not make it sound sexist. I'm like, maybe it's just because I feel like when my wife talks to me, it's a girl's voice and she's nagging a lot. Like, that makes it worse, right? And dude, to be honest, it's not like I like women's soccer more than I like watching men's soccer. I do. I like watching women's softball. Like, I do. There are women's sports I like to watch. Women's basketball is not one of them either. I can't stand to watch women's basketball. It's not the same sport. It's not the same sport. I don't care what anyone says. Right? It's just not. But I watch women's softball. Like, it's adapted to, like, their skills, their physicality, their physique. I don't know. Anyhow, let's rip some baseball. I know you like the music too, Jamie. I'm gonna have to get like some blazing theme song and music. I'm gonna have to activate AI to do that. Part of the reason I'm not doing the music as much, Jamie, is because I'm going live on our Blazing Breaks page too, and I just don't want to. Eventually, I would like to get away from having to worry about copyrights and things like that. There's that aspect of it, but I could probably have music on in the background, but that's even risky on Facebook. Just like softball players doing MLB. Any of them but the Sonics and Mariners play-by-play. Yeah, I mean, I'm picky on who I want to listen to in a game. To be honest, I'd rather listen to radio broadcasts of baseball than I would listen to the TV broadcast. There's something about like hearing the game noise in the background, not seeing it. I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only one. We're going to kind of rifle through these guys. I'll let you see them. But you can see what they are. Then we'll stop at the chrome. Looking for color, numbered, autos in here. It's Connor Griffin. Here we go. Alfredo Duno out of $4.99. Paper blue to the Reds. Reds going out to Bob Riley. I spelled your name wrong a little bit on there, Bob. Yeah. Give me some blazing music. Radio baseball is, I think, better than... And you know what else, Jamie, I've tried to like, and I love the concept of it. I love how they do it, as set up. I like the Mannings. I cannot watch the football game on the Manning cast. I just can't. I just don't like it. And it's nothing more than... There's no reason I shouldn't. It just isn't watching football to me. Like Irish. We got a Caden Kent and a Riley Kelly refractor first here for the Yankees and the Rockies. Listen, guys, we did try to flip it down to a one box with this. I have another 5 boxes of this we have to rip. I mean, we're going to rip it. Jason told me that people are snap filling these 2 boxers at $59, which would be essentially like $30 a piece or $29 a piece. I'm going to do them cheaper than that. I think I can do it at $27 for one box, and I think that's what we're going to do. There are some massive value cards in here. Like, massive pulls out of this product. So we're going to run it as one box randoms, I think, and just see what we can do. I know that's not what everyone wanted, but it's just been a very tough fill. Which this product's a little difficult to fill, I think. It's a lot more prospecting. So without having a ton of baseball guys, J.R. Ritchie, Sean Gamble, Luke LaCourse, Eli Willits, Chrome, Murph Gray, Quintero, Steele Hall. We got a Justin Lambkin for the Royals and a Josh Owens, both refractor first there. I agree, Jamie. It's like when I try to have sports on, like watch a football game while we're breaking. I love the concept of doing it. It's just too hard for me to do the break and pay attention. And that's obviously a very different take on it. But at the same time, it's similar, just tough to do 2 things you care about at once. I almost wish they would just do a morning Manning show where they do the recaps and they sit around and talk like that and just watch the clips of the games and stuff. I feel like that would be more enjoyable than trying to watch the game live with them. But that's just me. A lot of people love it. It wouldn't still be on if it wasn't doing well. There's our first autograph. It's going to be numbered out of $4.99. Going to go out to the Royals. That is Rob Shelton. Cameron Miller first out of $4.99. Get that one put up here. Give you another little view of that there if you want to snap it or anything. Gage Wood, Grant Richardson, Trevor Cohen. We got Luis Pena and Ricardo and Culpepper. What he's calling. Jamie, I get that. Do you have ADD? I absolutely can do that. I can have Seinfeld on, listen to the commentators on a football game, and have music on in the background, and I legitimately kind of hear all 3 at any moment. It's just, but yeah, I got what you're saying. I know it's so why is it distracting when the Mannings try to do that? It's funny. Is this a case hit? Final draft, Gavin Klein for the Giants. Someone talk to me. The Giants, it goes out to Dougie. He picked them up. They sat there forever. He picked them so we could rip tonight. And then right after this, we have a Shatari Mori. Oh, Wes was saying this the other day. These do have texture to them. This is out of $199 for the A's, James Michael Gray. Maybe that's like a super. Uh-oh. Something's going on. I hear my wife yelling. They're called Final Draft. After I get to this pack, we'll look. I haven't watched any of this. I've looked up values. There's an Eli Willits prize prospects. Nate Snead and Cooper Fleming, 2 firsts. Wow, maybe it's like a massive banger. What? And they sat there. Nobody wanted to close. All right. 2025 Bowman Draft, Final Draft insert. Oh, you saw that? Really? I don't see anything about it on there. 2025 Final Draft Bowman. Oh, wow. There are case hits. I mean, just like all Topps and Bowman, it doesn't go for quite as well as like Topps case hits, which is what blows my mind, like why that hasn't caught on. So last sold on these was 91 and 102. There was a 299 or best offer, so only 3 sold so far. Wonder what that final sold was, but let's see how many are listed. Yeah, I mean, there's one bidding right now. We'll watch, and there's only one other listed at 299. Yeah. Dude, that's an odd... See, Dougie, you came in, you saved the day. That's the heroes pool. We always say never let the last team sit. That's sweet. But that one actually sells for more than some of them. There were some that sold for 50, 60. That one actually did better than the average. If I just take Killing off and I look... Here, I'll and I look at the sold. So I think it's probably a decent one. Yeah, because if you look here, the Arias went for 66, 63, 56. Liam Doyle went for 117. DePaula went for a 129, or best offer. So actually, yours is like the Shatari went for 149.99. Buy it now. 142. Franklin Arias only went for 41. So you got one of the higher ones. There's that Killian for 91. Those are sweet looking cards. They have like a downtown vibe to them for sure. Oh, all right, I got you. It is a Giants player. That's awesome, man. I'm glad we pulled that. There's another Willits. Like I said, we're going to do more of this. Matthew Fisher. Like Irish. Level and Wetterholt. I only have 5 more boxes. I do have a new product coming tomorrow. Well, not new. It's been out for a while, but we have never done it. It is 2025 Leaf Optichrome. The reason I ordered, I actually just bought 2 cases of it today. It should be delivered tomorrow. I did 1-day shipping on it. It is the only Leaf product I can find. Well, there's Leaf Base or Football Nation has it, but this has a lot more, and it has Patrick Mahomes autograph, Peyton Manning, Randy Moss autographs. But I got Leaf Optichrome. We're going to run it as serial numbers. Every autograph's numbered 10 or less. There's 6 autos, 2 base cards, but every auto is 10 or less, so it works perfectly for serial numbers. Obviously, it's better to have a lower number, but we're going to run them as serial numbers. Try to get some of those Mendoza. It's the only one that has Mendoza autos in it. So there's the Maury. Not numbered. Tyson Lewis. A Johnny Farmello for the Mariners. There you go, Wes. And a Gray and Crossland, both first refractors. Dude, I'm debating it too, Chris. I figured even if we bust them at like 20 a spot, I could do that. But I'm just worried that we wouldn't be able to. I mean, just to see if we could pull a game used. He is in his Cal jersey. There is only like three cards of him that's not in the Cal jersey. It's called College University or something. It is like a real low leaf product, but he's just in Cal in all of them. That's just how they are. They're going for like $300 plus a piece for his auto though. I did see that, Corey. I don't wait in line anymore for their giveaways. It's absurd. Like, you have to get in line a couple hours on the days they do them. A couple hours ahead of time. On certain ones. Not all of them, but that will be one. Because they sell. They sell them out ahead of time. Matthew Fisher for the Phillies. David Populars. Well, Chris, what do you think? I'm going to trust you. Can we fill him at 20 a spot, do you think? I mean, truth be told, I could put them in at that price. They're $500 a piece. At that price, I could put them in mixers. Yeah, I like that you're not just saying go ahead and do it. I hate when we're like, yeah, go ahead, it'll fill. We could split a case. I'll split a case with you. Alleviate the stress a little bit. You're a baller now with those paychecks. Cade Anderson with the die cut. You'll take that, won't you, Wes? Wes with the Mariners there and the Cade die cut. Those are one per box. Yeah. Harmon and Sailors. I like the fact that they decided to put like the odds. And I'm with you, Chris. I like that there's a full checklist. I like that it shows the odds of inscription. The art jerseys are awesome. Yeah, Corey, we got 2 already, and we got this. Look what we pulled. Doug says he hasn't seen one in the 5 cases. It's the case hit. I didn't know there were case hits in it, but I guess it's super short print. But and it goes for like between like around 100, 125 range. Still a cool card. Very cool art on it. And we pulled our 2 autos so far. So we have one more coming. Hopefully some more numbered stuff. Not a ton of numbered content yet. Witherspoon, Jared Thomas, Compton, Steele Hall, Namala, Jesus, and Brecht were going to be our cards there. Our other auto, Corey, was for the Phils there. And then we had this Maury for the A's, that reptilian style. Well, I feel glad that we were the ones to let you guys see that card for the first time. What blows my mind is how rare they are and how, like, they don't get more value out of them. You know, it was like, what's the home field advantage? They're starting to pick up value a little bit. I mean, I just sold an Ohtani one for what I think was crazy money compared to what I spent on it. Kind of wish I would have held it, though. There we go. Landon Hodge. Out of 75, these are textured too. They're really cool. White Sox, Wes came in and got them. Wes coming in. Hey, we could. I mean, so far the case has been good to us. And there's the Billy Carlson first for the White Sox as well, right behind it, Wes. Kevin McGonigal. Charlie Condon. So are they just do the now that you've seen one? He showed it to me. That's what I really want to pull. That's what I keep saying. Well, listen, we're going to run the rest as randoms. Is the pack just sitting on top when you open the box? Kind of like what Topps has done with their like top box toppers and stuff? That's awesome. I've only seen like pictures of them. I haven't seen one pulled yet. I haven't seen one like an actual picture one, just like the online photos. Zana. Jamie Arnold. There's a Neville first and a Millar first for the Royals. And the Reds refractor first. One more pack to go. All right, well, listen, I'll post up one of these as a random tomorrow. I also want to rip more select. So I guess I could throw the select Prism mix up tonight and get filling it. I mean, if we fill it and I'm up, because I'm going to be sorting Bowman, I'll be up for a while on that. So maybe I'll drop that at like 10 for our West Coast guys who never can get a spot. Or should we try to do a one box of this as a random? Steel Hall, that is the top certified autograph. Bowman Chrome, what is this one? Achromatic. Steel Hall for the Reds that's out of 250. Reds going out to Bob Riley. It's a nice box. Yeah, we're supposed to get 13 inches of snow this weekend, dude. I went to Walmart. That's where I was when this filled. It's a nice auto. And the eggs were cleared. Bread's gone. Like, I had to get eggs, but milk, yogurts, everything was gone. I'm like, what are all these people going to do? Just sit in their house and eat yogurt and make egg? I never got that. Guess if you have kids, it'd be the only Connor Griffin. All right, that'll do it. Let me recap. My dad was telling me, he's like, yeah, I don't get it. He's like, they do these call-ins and these old people call in our news station. It's like, I'm sick of you guys getting the forecast wrong. Now I have 4 loaves of bread and 4 dozen eggs and 3 gallons of milk. What am I supposed to do? I don't know, not buy 3 gallons of milk. Here we go. This is some of our, I'll top load that. Some of our first refractors as a recap. Here's what I got top loaded. Would you guys rather me throw up the select random teams for 20th spot? Or would you rather me put up a Bowman Draft one box for 27 a spot? What would you guys prefer? We had the Carlson first Bowman checkerboard there for the White Sox, and then Landon Hodge out of 75 going out to the White Sox as well. Nice, Wes. You also got this for your Mariners. Kate Anderson die cut. The Crossland first, I just did that one. Couple of Willets here. You had the paper, the Prize Process insert, and a refractor. I'm sorry, just a chrome, not a refractor. Alfred Duno out of 499 paper blue. And then we had this purple right here out of 199 for the A's. Going out to James Michael Gray. -21. And then we had the Matthew Fisher for the Phils. The Steel Hall out of 2. We got 2 numbered autos in this box. Out of 250 Steel Hall. And Cameron Miller out of 499. And what I think it's so cool we pulled this. The Killen shortstop for the Giants. Case hit. What's that sign next to the temp? That's crazy. It's only -14 right now. I'll make an executive decision, I guess. My stomach's about to make a decision, it sounds like. That's all she wrote for Bowman for now, I guess. gonna post something. I got sorts to do. It's Thursday. Celsius. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Nice hits, guys. That was fun. I'm liking ripping baseball. I'm excited to get into it this year. Corey, Doug, Jamie, Chris. Who else is in here? I think those are the 4 I saw in chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting. Jamie, thanks for getting it going. I'll be back. Peace.